Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals. It is 8:36 a.m. Good morning, Boo. The cats are all still in bed. I don't know why. Here's Simba. Good morning, Simba. So somebody threw up this morning. I don't know who and I don't know where, so I'm going to have to look. And I don't know if it was a lot. I just heard like the hacking noise and then like, it wasn't like a lot of vomit. It was just like maybe like a hairball or just a little bit of fur. And I had 6 solid hours of sleep last night. Here's Splash. Because no one came by after midnight. It was the weirdest thing. Maybe it was too cold. Or maybe it's because I put the food out earlier. Sammy was the first cat to come by. She came by before 8 o'clock. But she only came by once. She never came by again. But I let her like eat as much as she wanted when she came by. Like I didn't disturb her. Then Cousin Oliver came by, Bob came by, and this other like white and tabby cat came by, and a raccoon came by. I shooed the raccoon away from the feeder in the front door. I just don't want them getting used to coming to that feeder. So the raccoon ran, and I don't know how these fat raccoons get through my fence. I have like a picket fence around the house. I don't know how they get through it, but they get through it. And yesterday I made sure all the gates were closed. And I don't know if a fat raccoon can get through the gates. Maybe a fox could get through also. I don't know how they do it, but I thought the chances are better to keep a fox out of the yard if all the gates are closed than if they're open. But it was a really quiet night. Between 8 and midnight, that's when all the cats came by. And then nobody came by. Like, I didn't wake up once. And then I was like, well, did I just sleep through the alarm? Like, what happened? But I checked the security camera footage today, and it was really quiet. It was like the quietest night so far after midnight. Now, tonight it's supposed to get really cold again, like below freezing. And then I believe tomorrow night it's going to be just close to freezing, like around 32, 33. And then after that, the nights are going to be warmer, like 37. So I'm thinking maybe once the nights get above freezing, then I could start putting a trap out because then the food's not going to freeze in the trap. The problem that I've had because the weather's been so cold is that the food has been freezing in the trap. And, no one's attracted to frozen food. Right, Boo? Right, Boo, right, Boo, right, Boo. Now, my neighbor down the block says she has a drop trap because I was asking her, if she had one. And I was just asking her if she knew, like, the white and tabby cat, who she thinks she had the cat TNR'd a few years ago because it does look similar to a cat that she had TNR'd. She also confirmed that it is Bob coming around. And we also know that it's Ox or Cousin Oliver. But she knows most of the cats in the neighborhood, so that's why I figured I would ask her about the other one. The other one does not have a tipped ear from what I could tell, but she thinks that maybe it was one of the first ones that she TNR'd, at which time, like, she really didn't know to have the ears tipped. So I don't know. It could be a different cat with similar markings. I would really have to try to get more photos of it, more screenshots of it, and match the photos that she sent me. But she has a drop trap, and she said I could borrow it. She said she's trapping on Sunday, but other than that, I could borrow it. But with her trap, she pulls it with a string. And I don't know if I would be able to pull it with a string if I'm trying to trap Sammy at night and I'm not outside. Like, I don't know how I'd be able to pull like a string from inside. Like, I don't know how that would work. So I would have to like look more into that. The other option is to get a drop trap that does have like a remote to drop the trap with. What would be the easiest thing to do is just use the traps that I currently have and hope that Sammy goes into them since she does like tunnels. But the fact that she's been trapped before might stop her from going into it. Maybe she would remember, oh, I was trapped before, then I came inside and life was good, and maybe she would go into it. The other thing I was thinking is maybe I don't put a trap in the front, but put a trap on the side of the house where she seems to be coming from. Like, she comes down through the side of the house to get to the front. And maybe I would put a trap there with the alarm on it, so that way I would know if like someone's in the trap. I would put a camera and an alarm on it. And Potentially I could also put a trap in the front too. But the thing is, I don't want to scare her away. Like, I want to make sure she's continuing to come by for food. Right, Simba? Here in Boo's room, I found what looks like to be like a little bit of vomit. This looks like a hairball. Here's Splash. I just looked at the security camera in Boo's room, and all three cats, Boo, Splash, and Simba, were in Boo's room at some point between midnight and 6 a.m. I think it happened sometime between like 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. And all three cats were in Boo's room during that time also. At some point, they all went in to use the litter boxes. Boo drank some water. Splash went to look out the windows. Simba was laying on the day sofa. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of either of them like actually puking up a hairball. So it could be either of them. But based on the color of it, I want to say that it was Simba. Because, Splash has all this white. So I think his hairballs usually look a little bit different. And Boo is predominantly black, so his hairballs are usually quite dark. So the fact that this is like a gray hairball leads me to believe that it's Simba. Right, Splashy? Hello, Splashy. How are you? Splash is getting ready for breakfast. I wanted to show you what I've been drinking for the past several days, and this has been making such a huge difference with reducing my anxiety, my cortisol levels, my stress hormones. This stuff is wonderful. This is holy basil tea made by Organic India. It's also known as Tulsi. This is Tulsi Original. I always keep this in my house. This is stress relieving and energizing. And then this one I got on sale at Whole Foods yesterday. This is Tulsi Lemon Ginger, which is stress relieving and balancing. I got this because of the ginger and the lemon. I thought it would help with the nausea, and I think it definitely has, because I have no nausea this morning so far, and yesterday in the afternoon my nausea just left me, and last night was the first time that I felt like I was getting back to normal, like I felt like my usual self again. And I really think that this tea has been playing a big part in it. If you're not familiar with Tulsi or holy basil, this is what the side of the box says. It says, revered in India as the queen of herbs, Tulsi, holy basil, is an adaptogenic herb that has been used for more than 5,000 years to aid in stress relief and uplift mood, support the immune system, support the natural detoxification process. And based on my usage of this tea, it definitely helps with stress relief and uplifting mood. And it is also an adaptogen. And what adaptogenic herbs do is they adapt themselves to your body and what your body needs. And they're really wonderful with that respect. So that's why I always keep a box of this original Tulsi tea in my cupboard in my kitchen. And then we have this one. It says, this exciting blend of the queen of herbs, Tulsi, zesty and tasty ginger, and luscious lemongrass, accented with lemon essence, creates a totally satisfying and delicious experience. It reduces stress, uplifts mood, promotes natural detoxification, supports immunity, builds stamina, improves digestion and metabolism, and it has antioxidant effects. Throughout India, Tulsi, holy basil, is called the queen of herbs and is revered as a sacred plant infused with healing powers. Tulsi's stress-relieving and life-enhancing qualities, noted in ancient Indian scriptures for over 5,000 years, are now here for you. Children also love our Tulsi. So I started drinking the original the other day, and I noticed benefits. So I've been making at least 1 cup of this every day, and I started making this one last night. So I made this last night. I took a few sips of it, and then I put it in a covered mug on my bedside table, and then I've been sipping it this morning, and so far it's been really great. So I just wanted to mention these. I've added these to my daily protocol for myself. I'm still taking the Bach Flower Remedy drops, not as often as I was, but I'm still taking those. And I'm still taking my adrenal support supplements. It's a little after 9:30. I'm here with Boo, Splash, and Simba, and we're playing with the spider toy.
a spider on a string, a spider on a string. Watch it wiggle, boys. They love this little toy. When they play, they all take turns. Watch it squiggle like a worm. A spider on a string. They're playing on their rug. They're playing on their rug. A place they know to lay when they are going to play with a catnip toy or wand or a ball that's made of yarn. They're playing on their rug.
It is 10:10 a.m. and here's Boo. He's eating some food that I gave to Splash. There's Boo's food. They all got the same food, so I don't know why he's eating Splash's food. I just got a text message 10 minutes ago from somebody who lives 5 blocks away, and they sent me a video, like a Ring doorbell video from 4:22 a.m., and it was Sammy walking around their backyard. Walking around their backyard looking for food 5 blocks away. She has food here. I don't know why she's going 5 blocks away. So the guy told me that he does leave food out for strays. And he saw her flyer in the local convenience store where my landscaper's wife had put it up. So I asked him if he could please not put food out because I'm trying to lure her back home with food. And he said, that's fine. He won't put the food out. And I'm hoping he doesn't put the food out because I need her to stick around here. Like, I can't believe she's farther away than like where I've put flyers. I've put flyers up to like 4 blocks away, but she's 5 blocks away. She's 2 blocks from leaving the neighborhood. So I hope she stays in the neighborhood. And I might have to put more flyers around today. It's going to be about 39 degrees this afternoon and sunny. This was not on my agenda. I really wanted to like get a compilation video done, clean up around the house, but I might have to go out and print out a bunch of flyers and put them in door hangers and then put them around another area in the neighborhood. I have not done the entire neighborhood. I honestly didn't think she would be going as far as she's going, but she is. So now I have to put more flyers around. It is 10:15 a.m. I'm downstairs with Richard and Goldie and Nancy and Ziggy and Ringo and Eva. Good morning, Nancy. Nancy wanted to come up earlier, but I was like, I'm just going to ignore her for a little while because Simba, Splash, and Boo do like some time without their little sisters. My original plan was to film some video of these guys playing today. I need to do another Cats for Cats to Watch compilation because YouTube has been enjoying those videos, like as far as their algorithms go. So I need to do another one. But considering the Sammy spotting now, I'm not going to have time to do that. And I am going to have to then just change my schedule today. Thankfully, right now I'm feeling okay. Like I've been feeling okay this morning. I'm feeling like I'm getting my energy back. I don't want to wear myself out. That's the one big concern that I have with putting flyers around. When I put flyers around the other day, like I really wore myself out because of the super cold weather and the wind. But it's going to be sunny and 39, so maybe it won't be that bad. But it is a concern of mine. Like I don't want to like walk blocks and blocks and blocks and wear myself out again. It is 6:15. Here's Nancy and Richard. They're on my bed. I just set up the traps outside. So there's one trap set up on my front step near the front door. It has the alarm. It also has a camera. And there's another trap set up on the front side of the house where I've seen Sammy come walking from. So like every time Sammy comes to get food, she walks past this area. So that's where I have the other trap. I have some of her favorite canned food in each trap. I also have a trail of turkey deli meat, like leading into the trap. And I have a blanket on top. I sprayed the traps down earlier with some of the pet remedy, like the relaxing calming spray that also cats really like. It has valerian in it. And then on the trap near the front door, I also put some catnip on the blanket that I have on top of it. Although I have like a towel on one and a blanket on one, I just made sure that where the food is not covered so that the scent of the food can be smelled easily. I just have the blanket on pretty much the middle portion of the trap to try to make Sammy feel a little bit more secure in going in there because she loves tunnels so much. So I've tried to make it like a tunnel for her. Right, Nancy? So fingers crossed, hopefully she'll come by early tonight like she did yesterday. Yesterday she came by a little bit before 8 o'clock. So maybe she'll do that again today, and maybe she'll go right in a trap and it'll be an easy night. Right, guys? Right now it's 38 degrees out, so the food is not going to freeze right away. Here's Boo. He's eating an appetizer. So Boo has just been enjoying these Friskies that are like chunks or bits or shreds in gravy. I never give them to the cats because I'm not really happy with the ingredients. But, he's been so finicky lately that I'm happy to give him anything that he wants to eat. But what happens is he only wants to lick the gravy, and he leaves all of like the meaty bits in his bowl or on his plate. So what I decided to do was I said, I'm just going to put them in a mini food processor and blend them up with the gravy and make like a puree, It's almost like the consistency of a squeeze up. Well, he absolutely loves it. And as you can see, he's licking up pretty much everything in this bowl. So this was almost half a can. He had a little bit more than half a can earlier today. And now he is probably having a little bit less than half a can. And that's just going to be an appetizer right now because I'm trying to make myself some dinner. Then after I make myself dinner, I'm going to cut up some chicken. And the cats are going to have some chunky chicken for dinner. Right, Boo? Good job. You did good, Boo. That's a stretch of satisfaction. I went to the supermarket earlier today and I got 48 cans of Sammy's favorite canned food. So I'm hoping she recognizes the scent of this food and goes in the trap because she really likes this food a lot. I also went to my office to use the laser printer and I made 200 flyers for Sammy. So if I want to put those around tomorrow, I could do that. I'm hoping I don't have to do that tomorrow because I'm hoping she goes in a trap tonight. I'm trying to think as positive as I can, and I'm trying to envision her like going in a trap, and I'm trying to really envision this as a successful mission tonight, a really easy and successful mission, right, Boo? Sammy's going to come around. She's going to be so hungry. She's going to go right in a trap, right? Right, Boo? It is 8 p.m. Here's Nancy, Richard, and Ziggy. Sammy was almost in the trap. I'm so mad right now. So she was almost in the trap on the side of the house. Like, she was so close to going in. She was smelling the turkey that I had put in there, and, like, she would have gone in. But what happened was Cousin Oliver chased her off. Cousin Oliver was coming around the side of the house. He must have saw her. The next thing I know, he goes running through the gate, and he was obviously chasing her. I ran outside with a flashlight. I could not see them anywhere. But I know Sammy is fast and I did not hear a cat fight. So hopefully she got away. Hopefully she'll come back later. I'm sorry if this is blurry. There's not many lights on right now. I'm just trying to document this while I have it fresh in my mind. Then the white and tabby cat showed up, and then Cousin Oliver came back to the front to try to eat some food that I put on the front steps. So I chased him off. Then he went around to the back patio. I chased him off again. And then the white and tabby cat came to the front door looking for food, and I chased that cat off. So I'm probably just going to keep chasing cats off. Hopefully Sammy will come back, and hopefully she'll go in a trap. I cannot believe how close she was to going into that trap. And I'm so mad that Cousin Oliver, aka Ox, chased her off. I really hope she comes back. Thank you for watching this Lucky Earls video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.